So the last adventure I went on with that boy I married was the Battle of Honey Hill. And if you
remember, he found some pretty incredible things, including but not limited to an entire Enfield rifle. Maybe he's trying to figure out what that is, and that's another video. But today we are piecing together the uniform along with buttons that he found. Same hunt for him. Show off. And here he is to tell you about this.
Okay, so update on the uniform. It's pretty exciting. Now when I was out there digging it up and sawing roots, and my brother and I and Michelle were trying to extract it, we thought it was a Civil War uniform, which would have been like completely amazing that it was still intact, but it wasn't. Almost as amazing, it turns out this is a World War I Marine Corps tunic. Now, why it was out there in the middle of the swamp, I have no idea. Theory is maybe it was a veteran, Marine Corps veteran, who was wearing his tunic as a hunting jacket, and somehow it got left out there and was lost for 100 years until we found it. So I wish I had paid more attention in home ec class in 7th grade, because we have all these different pieces, because obviously all the stitching has come apart. And a couple of the things we've been able to identify, these were intact, just like this. In fact, this one here, the button is still attached to the fabric, which is unbelievable. All these other buttons were loose in the hole. But we've got definitely flaps, pocket flaps. This would have been the bottom. This the breast pocket. Again, these weren't attached when I found it, but you can see where the buttonhole was. So we're just kind of doing that. This piece is pretty cool. If you're familiar with the World War I type uniforms, they had a real high collar, almost like a neck brace, look, a little mini neck brace. Well, this would have wrapped around and connected, but what you can do here is you can see also the holes on either end, and that's where the collar discs, the old brass collar discs, would have gone in those holes. You can see through some of the seams. It looks like sleeves or something. This is intriguing, and we don't know what this is. If you do, let us know. But these are seams here. These are seams. And then we have another piece like this, the same thing with this cutout. And so I don't know if that's the upper part of the tunic where maybe the sleeves come together or what. So I'm sure somebody that knows how to sew and works with patterns probably immediately knows what that is. But anyway, incredible find. We're trying to figure out how to display it. I had an idea in my head how I wanted to display it, but it was in like a little 8x10 frame. And now that we've got all these pieces, including some that are actually kind of identifiable, I don't know what we're going to do. So
We'll keep you posted.
yeah, we'll let you know the update when we get it displayed.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.